You ready? Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Beth for ASKAMAMA Monday. This is the new format. It's going to be more interview style, and as I promised, I have Bria Evenson with me here. She is in the comfort of her own home, and I'm in the comfort of mine. Hi, Bria. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Well, let's get on with some of these questions then.
Okay.
So Megan asks, I'm a mom of two, own my own business, work part-time for a small nonprofit, and used to love going to the gym. Now I feel so exhausted all the time. I can't wake up early enough to exercise before work, and by the time the kids are in bed, I can't even fathom getting myself to the gym. What is your best tip for building up your energy? And please don't say more sleep. I would love more sleep, but my kids don't let me get a full night's sleep despite my best efforts.
That was my favorite part about that question was, please don't say more sleep.
So that's a really good question.
Yeah, it is a great question to Megan, and I would say, no, I won't say more sleep because I literally think that's impossible as a mom to get more. But when it comes to your workouts, or really the energy levels, I think that's something I have learned over and over again. Energy comes from working out. Like you need to almost expend energy to get energy. So when you are consistent in a workout for a certain amount of days a week, then you're going to get energy from that. I think the biggest thing that I have learned and what I really try to encourage like my clients and the people that I talk with and other moms on their journey is that you don't need to be working out more than 30 minutes a day. It just needs to be the right amount, like the right kind of workout for 30 minutes, 5 to 6 days a week. And that is all you need. What I always told myself was like, you know, if all I need is a half an hour, like a 30-minute workout is going to do more for me energy-wise, emotionally, and physically than 30 minutes of sleep.
This one's from Lauren. She says, I used to be fairly active before I had my baby in September. So around the same age as this little guy, 6 months. Once I was cleared for exercise, I wanted to get right back to my favorites like soccer and running. If I can get the time to go for a run, I certainly feel it the next day like I have old lady joints and bones. How long should I expect this post-baby lethargy to last? Also, any tips for running with nursing boobs or a supportive sports bra you would recommend?
I remember that same feeling, really rickety, and that was a big driver for me to kind of get back into the exercise game or start something, was because I used to feel like hear the snapping of my knees as I go up the stairs.
Yes.
I'm like way too young for this.
Yeah.
I think that you should, if you're sort of running consistently, and again, it's my opinion, but in my experience, if you're running or exercising consistently for 2 weeks and things aren't getting better, then you either need to choose to do something else, like strengthen your muscles around those things, or you need to be looking at your nutrition. I think that because also like after having kids, you really are you literally have something feeding off of your body for like a year and a half or 2 years you're nursing. And you need to make sure you're replenishing that properly. So looking at your nutrition is really key. So that's what I would say about those two things. And then with regards to sports bras, I totally understand because running was sort of my way of choice after I had kids. And now I do a lot of high intensity workouts. So I love to have the ladies like suction cups to me. Honestly, the best sports bra that has lasted me the longest has actually been this little baby, which is like a pretty traditional, boring, but it's a Nike. It's called a Nike Pro, and this is it here.
Nike Pro.
But I think if you are really large chested, you can get them like with cups if you need a little extra support. But I found the sucker pretty like suctions you right in. That's been my favorite. But I will say, right after I had James, I went and got a really supportive one from Lululemon, and it was also really great.
How safe is measuring portions when you're breastfeeding?
I'm going to just preface this by saying, again, like I'm not, a nutrition professional, that's for sure. But, and if you have real concerns, I would always encourage people to go talk to a nutrition professional. But in my experience, it is fine. I think what's important is that you're learning to listen to your body, and that if you find there's a big drop in your milk quickly, then you need to add more calories. That's just kind of how it is. But I really don't think you can go wrong with whole, clean foods. And that's sort of where you want to start, and keeping it balanced, especially when you're breastfeeding, is the importance of getting your carbs, your like your multigrain carbs and whole grain carbs, your proteins, your fruit, your veg, and your healthy fats. Like, it's really important to have everything. So it could be a good thing or a benefit to portion if you're watching how much of each thing that you're having, so you know how your milk supply is going. Oh, look, everything's happening at once.
Everything's happening. The universe is telling us, like, all right, guys.
I know, this is life.
Hey, look, But Bria, thank you again for doing this. This has been great.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, and yeah, this has been really fun, so thank you.
You're welcome. And if any of you guys want any more information on Bria, it's on the blog, or you can go to her Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Bria Evenson Fitness. And this is Beth for Ask a Mama Mondays. Thanks, Bria.
Bye.
Bye. Talk to you soon.